What's good, YouTube? It's your boy No Limit Vaughn, back with another banger. We checking out the Jake Paul and Nate fight. You feel me? I don't know how to say bro last night. I ain't gonna try, my nigga. You feel me? Only thing I seen was a little dirt walked out Jake Paul. That's the only thing I seen, bro. I don't know who won. You feel me? We're finna check out the highlights, man. They been trending #1. So it had to go crazy, man. Stay tuned, like up the video. Let's get into it.
Round one, we're underway. Jake very light on the feet, bouncing in and out of range right now. Starting out with the feints already. A southpaw versus orthodox matchup. We heard Dan Hardy talk about Jake having a lot of success with southpaws. And again, you're going to see an awkward style here from Nate in this fight. Jake's going to be very, very light on his feet, but when he plants and throws, it's going to be like the tank he rode in on.
Well, one of the things I heard Jake Paul talk about was his footwork. He had to improve on his feet, and we've seen that already. It's a nice, steady stance, nice little bounce in his movement, and a good jab, stiff jabbing. I'm sure Nate would have watched his fight against Tommy Fury, and though they're different stances, Tommy Fury could not miss with the jab. Oh, big shot, big left hook.
Nate might be in some trouble already. Big right hand to the body there from Jake Paul. And the left hand as well. Nate on the ropes. This is not where you want to be.
Look at the size.
Again, Jake Paul. He's all over Nate in this first round. Nate tries to clinch. Big left hook again.
He's in big trouble, Wade.
And he's, oh my goodness, he's wobbly right now, Darren.
He needs to keep those hands up. He needs to grab hold of Jake Paul. He's got to survive here.
You have to find a way if you're Nate to look to clinch because Jake is landing at will. We expected him to start fast here. And if you are Jake, you do want to remain composed because fighting and throwing everything out the window in this first round could lead to a later round shock.
We're not seeing either man yet throw a jab.
Look at this work inside here from Nate. This is what I'm talking about. These things.
What I do know, cause bro, he might be going hard right now, but that shit gonna kick in throughout the match. You feel me? I played UFC before. Ain't the biggest boxer fan.
Can add up as the fight goes on, and he's in a spot where he can be successful. We saw this in the Chris Avila fight.
This is where he's got to be. He's got to be close. He's got to be tight. He's got to try and outwork Jake Paul. He doesn't need to be at arm's length, Wade.
And look at Nate walking around, talking to the crowd. This is the antics you get with a Nate Diaz fight, and if you're Jake, he can't fall into it. Just like he can't fall into range here, he has to be able to continue to box, not fight Nate Diaz. He has to box him.
Doesn't look good, that eye. Trying to get in the rhythm behind the jab, Jake Paul.
Nate having a better round coming forward here. And again, he's putting that weight on Jake. Some slappy shots. Just making him hold weight.
That's better work. Good work from Nate.
Round 2 in the books.
He's working the hooks well. Jake Paul. He's getting the reaction. He's getting that left guard across to try and protect that right. That's when you get the right hand straight down the middle.
Nate Diaz having some success here with the volume. Yes, they're tippy-tap punches, but they are landing. And look at this.
He needs to work here. Nate, this is good stuff. Keep peppering away. Keep working. Look for that uppercut. Good work from Nate Diaz.
Nate coming forward with volume. And a nice uppercut in the in-between again. Right hook off the break. Oh, solid right hand to the body there from Jake. And again, you're just seeing this clash as both of them meet in the middle, and it's one shot at a time. Who's going to land the big one?
This is good work. The last minute or so has been really positive for Nate Diaz. Good work, good tempo, no real hurt or power in the shot. Yeah, let's go. There's some good uppercuts exchanged inside.
And Jake is just overshooting here, just a bit overshot. And look at the volume here from Nate.
Oh, good shot.
And again, are they the most damaging shots in the world? No. But are they scoring? Absolutely.
Yeah, they are.
Big deep breaths there from Nate. as he walks backward, but Jake can't let him rest here. If you've worked on that gas tank and you have Larry Wade in your corner, you have to be able to get back on that jab and make Nate work.
Yep.
Because it's heralded about his gas tank. Swimming to Alcatraz, doing triathlons for fun, but he's also 37. And years in the game, at a weight class or two up from what he normally fights, you have to wonder, is he in that great shape that he always was at 55 or 70?
Yeah, it's down to Jake Paul to make him feel those years, feel that age. Again, moving on the back foot. Oh, left hook is down!
Left hook sends Nate Diaz to the canvas!
Man, motherfucker, hold on.
Feel those years, feel that age. Again, moving on the back foot. Oh, left hook is down!
Left hook sends Nate Diaz to the canvas! Big time shot there from Jake Paul, and that is what you call a turning point, folks. Nate says he's okay. A minute and a half left here in round 5, and Jake's looking for the finish.
Oh, good right, changing the level, looking for the hooks upstairs, that left hook. Oh, right uppercut, big shot, the legs have gone.
He's hurt. On the ropes. Jake Paul pulling it on here. Nate Diaz is wobbly.
Making life easy for himself, creeping forward. I can't work out if this is acknowledging from Nate Diaz or he's really tired. He looks spent in there to me.
We talked about this earlier. Nate is so hard to get a read on because you think you have him hurt and then he just comes back like a zombie. But right now, Jake absolutely is putting it on him. After a big-time round 5, a great start to round 6 for Jake Paul. And then all of a sudden, the announcer's curse hits me, and here comes Nate Diaz on the front foot.
This is where he's got to work, Nate Diaz. Got to be busy. Has to let his hands go inside.
Oh, another big left hook there from Jake, and he throws 3 behind it. Nate is unaffected, and now Jake looks to clinch.
Oh,
nice uppercut.
There's the uppercut.
That's the one.
That's the shot.
And Nate eats it, still walking forward. And again, the pity-pat shots from Nate, but they are landing.
Whoa, big right hand from Jake Paul.
And now Jake again looking to clinch. Nate working in that clinch there. Fair play, the referee's letting him. You got to take advantage.
He's landed some good shots in this 7th round, Jake Paul, but I would say it seems as if the power is slightly sapped from his shots. And you see it now, Nate Diaz plowing forward, trying to be busy inside. Again, needs to be careful defensively.
And Jake is showing, oh, nice left hand there from Nate. Jake
This is what we need, this is what we need from Nate Diaz. Keep that going, keep that work, keep that pressure.
And Jake is showing a smarter round here, though, than to be caught in exchanges and trying to trade. He's getting hit with shots, but he's also trying to stick to his jab.
Whoa, some good uppercuts inside. The crowd like this.
And here comes Nate Diaz.
He sensed that the power is sapping from Jake Paul. Nate Diaz is coming forward, letting more shots go, working away inside. He needs to be busy here. Uppercut again.
Left hand, a little overzealous. Jake catches him with a jab. Double jab, Nate Diaz. Back and forth we go. Nate says, I'll take that all day and still be here. Oh!
Big left hand. He fell down.
Big round. Massive round for Nate Diaz. When he breaks Jake Paul's jab, he has all the success. It is all Nate Diaz, but when Jake is allowed to punctuate everything with the jab and then the right hand behind it, that is where Jake is having that success on the outside and then being able to move out. Look at the punches here from round number 8. Nate, more effective than any other round we've seen him in.
Yeah, he was busy. And this is what he needs to do. He needs to get close. Nice left hand. It's a good left hook from Jake Paul. Nice sickening right to the body again. He just eats those up, Nate Diaz.
And Jake again, looking to that lead hand to try to pivot out. On his bike here, Nate comes forward. Nice uppercut.
Needs to keep working. He's enjoying this.
And Nate's frustrated. He said he won't fight me. Watch him pivot out. He won't fight me. Look at Nate. Bouncing on the toes. Classic Nate Diaz. But you got to follow up here as well. Some short shots there inside in the clinch. Jake Paul shoves him away. Last 30 seconds here, round 9. Stiff right hand down the pipe.
Good shot. The left uppercut, followed by the right hook upstairs. Good pressure from Nate Diaz. Working, but back comes Jake Paul with 2 shots of his own.
Oh, right hand from Jake. And he slides away. Nate walks into another right hand. And here comes the flurry from Nate Diaz.
Another round where he's finished strong.
And this has become a dog fight. From round 3 on, technique be damned. Both guys are sitting in and throwing power.
Just over a minute, let's go. Big finish.
Oh,
there he goes, there he goes.
Nate throwing a flurry coming forward here. Nate Diaz walking forward, trying to make a statement in this last little bit here. Jake has got to solidify this 10th round because after that drop from Nate earlier in the fight, this thing has been back and forth through the entirety since.
Jake Paul just get behind the jab, throw a double jab, skip it to his left. He needs to sustain this attack. Nate Diaz needs to get back.
We talked about it when this fight was in its inception. Who's going to want this more? Does Nate Diaz truly still want to fight?
Oh,
big time
uppercut.
Jake is trying to fight for legacy. For the people that said he couldn't, Nate looks to lock up the guillotine there. He shows the gloves to the crowd, but there's still 10 seconds. Bring it home, boys. Bring it home. And there it is. The 10th and final round comes to a close, folks. We're going to a decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, David Yakabuchi, scores about 97 to 92. Judges David Sutherland and Chris Migliori both scored about 98 to 91. All three in favor of the winner, the problem child, Jake Paul.